If you are thinking about starting a YouTube channel, literally stop thinking. Just do it. Hey guys, I'm Kat. If you're new to my channel, welcome and make sure you guys subscribe. I'm really excited for today's video. It's something I've been wanting to film for such a long time. Everyone always comes to me wanting to start a YouTube channel, and honestly, like, I say just go for it. So first I want to talk about why I started. I have notes here of everything I want to talk about because if I didn't write notes, this video would literally get nowhere. I started over 5 years ago. Like, I've had my YouTube channel for literally so long. I always wanted to make videos. I would pretend I was vlogging because I watched YouTube so much. Like, I would literally like do my morning routine but like talk to myself as if I were filming a morning routine. Like, okay, now I'm gonna wash my face, like now I'm brushing my teeth. I wanted to film a video so badly, and it's actually funny because I did film a YouTube video like without even knowing it. When I was like 9 years old, I put a room tour on my Facebook account.
So you have my lamp, my trash can which needs to be emptied, stand which used to be my cat's toy table, but he died. So sweet, isn't he? Yeah, I know. Oh yeah, and check this out. My big closet that is, by the way, a mess. So thank you for watching my room.
Had never seen a room tour video before in my life, but I made one. Maybe I'm a trendsetter, I don't know. I just feel like it was just kind of like always meant to be, and I finally just did it. I started in the 8th grade because I was actually homeschooled that year for dance because I just thought that that was like a good idea for me. Spoiler alert, it wasn't. I was extremely lonely, but I started YouTube that year because I wasn't in school and I knew that I didn't have to go to school and worry about if people were gonna make fun of me for making YouTube videos because I didn't go to school. I was also really bored and I had no friends, so it was kind of just a perfect time to like start making videos. I made a ton of videos that year and it was a really good creative outlet for me, and I definitely gained a lot of confidence when I did go back to public school for my freshman year, just because like I was making videos and like people were watching them. Wow, this is cool, like people actually like my videos, like that's kind of cool. And it was on a very small scale, but I was just very proud of myself. I don't know, something at that point in time just clicked in my head, like it doesn't really matter what other people think, I just need to satisfy myself. And that's like exactly what I was doing, and it felt so good because literally my entire life up until making this YouTube channel was me caring what other people think. Like, people just started to tell me that I was a confident person, and I was like, wow, like I guess I am. Like, I never... There is a bug in my room and it's flying around. People were starting to tell me that I was such a confident person, and I really do think it has a lot to do with the fact that I was making YouTube videos. And when I did go back to school the next year, a lot of people actually had really positive things to say about my YouTube channel. And if anybody ever had anything negative to say about it, it was not said to my face, and I literally don't know about it. And honestly, I don't care, especially now because like I'm not even in high school anymore. Almost everybody knew about my YouTube channel. Nobody made fun of me. A lot of people thought it was cool. A lot of people would actually hit me up and be like, I think that's really cool, like I actually want to do it too. By my senior year, I was vlogging in school. I don't have like a massive audience or millions of views. I do make money, but it isn't even enough to quit my job. But all of that being said, I still gained so much from YouTube that I don't even know if I would be the same person if I hadn't done it. So the next thing I want to talk about is confidence. You are the only person in your life whose opinion about you matters. So why care about what anyone else thinks? Just do what you want to do. Make videos about what you want to make. Like, I tried to film my first YouTube video about 15 times because I wanted to make a video that was perfect. A video that nobody could say anything bad about. A video that no one could make fun of me for. And you know what I realized? That's impossible. People can find any excuse to say a negative thing about you, and that is a reflection of them and not you. So why worry about it? Because you really can't please everyone. So just please yourself, you know? Do what makes you happy. I was so nervous to make this channel because growing up like in elementary school, I was the weird kid. Like I was bullied, people did not like me. So I assumed that like if I made a YouTube, something just fell off my wall. I assumed that if I made a YouTube channel, it would automatically just be like a target for people to laugh at me, but that's not really what happened. If you just decide to be yourself and own it, no one can really say anything about it. But if you don't believe in yourself, then why should anyone else? You know what I mean? You're giving them room to second guess you. Make sure you believe in yourself because no one will take you seriously. And honestly, like if you enjoy it, then be proud of it. And if other people can't see that, then don't surround yourself with those people. If you want to be happy in life, you need to do the things that you want to do, and eventually you're going to attract like-minded people. Now we're going to talk about what you need to actually make a YouTube video. Nobody is expecting your video to be perfect. Everybody has to start somewhere. So honestly, if you are just starting your YouTube channel, work with what you have. Don't go out and buy a camera just to make your first YouTube video. Make sure that you like it, that this is something that you actually want to pursue. You know, make a few videos, do a test run, and then maybe invest in a camera. But don't do it right away. You want to make sure that this is something that you're actually going to be consistent with, that you're actually going to be uploading videos every week before you go out and splurge on any equipment. I do have lighting. I am using lighting right now, but you don't need to. You can use natural light and sit in front of a lamp. Just sit in front of a window and you'll look fine. So next up, you can use your iPhone camera, especially nowadays. The iPhone cameras are great. When I first started my YouTube channel, our first video, and when I say our, I mean like me and Claire, filmed with the iPod Touch. I mean, I was like 12 years old when I was filming that. I'm 18 now. You do the math. I don't even know what generation iPod Touch that would be. If that's all I had 6 years ago, then whatever you have now has to be fine. From there, I used the family camera that we had. I used webcams, and then I eventually got my own camera. Just kind of work with what you got. You don't need to go out and buy editing software. You can easily use iMovie. I actually have a lot of videos on my channel that did really well that were made on my phone and edited with iMovie. Right off the bat, my car tour is one of my most popular videos on my channel. Like, it's definitely in the top 10, and that video was filmed on my iPhone and edited on my iPhone. So I didn't use any equipment for that. I did not use a camera, a tripod, lighting, editing software, my MacBook, literally just my iPhone. And that video was super successful. It's definitely possible. So you can use iMovie, as I said, for Android, Filmora Go, something like that. I'll have it on the screen. Also, don't need to worry about a tripod. You can easily make your own tripod by just finding random things and stacking them up. Like right now, you're sitting on a chair in a suitcase. So now let's talk about your first video. Most important thing is to be authentic. Nobody wants to watch someone that's fake. People like relatable people. People like people who are real and raw. So just make sure that you are authentic and true to yourself. I know it can be nerve-wracking talking to a camera. It's natural that you're going to act different in front of a camera. Like, for example, I'm a little bit more hyper in front of a camera. I'm also usually always in a good mood in front of a camera. You want people to like you for you, and you want to build an audience based on who you are. So next up is to choose a popular idea. Especially when you're starting out on YouTube, your videos are going to be really hard to find. You don't have any views or anything for that YouTube algorithm to really go off of. You definitely want to do something that is popular, a video idea that's going to blow up. Morning routine, night routine. Of course, I just said morning routine because for me, that is my best video right now, is morning routine. For me, outfit of the weeks do well a lot of the time. Any kind of college video, if you're in college, like a college move-in vlog. My friend Lanesia, I just helped her start a channel, and she just uploaded her first video, which is a college move-in vlog. I'll link it below if you want to support her. Any kind of prom related video will probably do well. You just have to make sure that it's something that people are looking for, because if you just upload a vlog that like no one is looking for, it's probably not gonna get a lot of views. And I mean, the same can be said for me right now. My vlogs most of the time do not get as many views as the popular videos, because I'm still building my audience and growing it. Another thing that you want to do is you want to make a really good thumbnail. Your thumbnail is one of the most important parts of your video. Determines whether or not people click on your video. It's the very first thing people see. Make sure you make a good one that's really enticing, has a little bit of a story behind it, makes people want to watch it, but try not to clickbait. Don't be afraid to tell people and to just put it out there. I always post on my Instagram whenever I upload a video. If you don't tell people about your channel, they're not gonna know. Especially in the beginning, you need to do everything you can to bring traffic to your channel, because that's how you're gonna get more views, by getting views. Whatever you choose to do for your first video, you have fun with it. Like, if you don't actually want to film a morning routine and you're just doing it for the views, don't film a morning routine. Don't stress. Even if this video isn't perfect, everything in life is a growing process. The very first video you put out is not going to be perfect, and that is totally okay, because everyone needs room to grow. That's what life is all about. So you posted your video. Now what? You need to challenge yourself to upload consistently. I've heard that the YouTube algorithm actually favors people who upload on the same day every week. So that's something that I am personally trying to do. Act like getting a video up is a freaking homework assignment. When you do something and you get it done for yourself, but not because anybody else told you to, it is kind of like the best feeling ever. You put in all of that work for your own happiness. It's such a good feeling. So another tip I have after uploading your first video is you can use YouTube analytics to kind of track how your video is doing and just how your channel's doing. Another cool thing is if you do put a link on Instagram, you can actually see what percentage of your video's viewers came from Instagram, and that's actually really cool. Decent amount of my viewers actually do come from my Instagram, so that's why I continue to post on my Instagram. So another thing that is important is engaging with your audience. I can't really do that because YouTube has disabled my comments. Make sure that like when you do get nice comments, you always comment back to those people, and that's how you're gonna keep them coming back to your videos. The engagement factor also helps your videos a lot. Do collabs. I used to do them a lot when I was younger. It can definitely help you just connect with other YouTubers like you. It just helps you grow your audience. So my final piece of advice is to just be patient. It is not going to happen overnight. If you do want anything to happen for your YouTube channel, don't do what I did and neglect your channel for months at a time, because that is what I did for like 4 years, and it wasn't until like a year and a half ago that I started posting consistently every week. My channel is like finally starting to grow. Always wonder, like, if I had just kept uploading consistently, like, where would I be now? You know what I mean? It's definitely not easy, especially if you are busy and you have a life and you're in school, but if it's something that you want for yourself, you have to make time for it and you have to make it happen. That's pretty much everything I wanted to say for this video. If you guys have any other questions related to YouTube, make sure you... I was gonna say leave them down below, but we already know that doesn't work. You can always hit me up on Instagram. Yeah, if you guys want me to make any videos about like how being paid on YouTube works, how to make thumbnails, I would say how I edit, but to be honest, editing is still a big question mark to me. I don't even know how I do it. I just like play around and figure it out. That's kind of just my entire life, actually. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed, and good luck with starting your YouTube channel. I hope you do it because you should, and you clearly want to if you not only watched this video, but you stayed all the way until the end. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.